And then we're ready to apply another clear coat of the clear UV resin. I'm putting on a couple of coats of that, and that makes for a very nice hard finish. UV resin is self-leveling if provided the bottle isn't too cold. I've been putting it on a little thick there, and I will be removing the excess with my toothpick afterwards. I can actually use this excess that I put on here for my second coat. It's just better to cure it, not having it too thick. Better to make several layers and cure them individually. See how much I'm taking off? That was quite thick on there. Don't need that much. I'm going to put it down on that plastic bag and then use it as a second application. I'm going to turn that to let it self-level. And when it's good, we're curing it. I think I cured it, but because I sped up this video, you blinked and missed it. Now I'm taking the flame to remove any air bubbles in the resin. Just a long necked lighter. That's a method I recently learned when working with UV resin to get rid of the bubbles. And now when it's level, I'm gonna give it the cure light. There you go. About 15 seconds. That feels already hardened. A little bit sticky. It always has that sticky feel to it, but that can be sanded off. Putting on the second layer. And turning it to self-level again. It's looking pretty good. And taking off the bubbles again with the open flame. Looks really good. I'm very pleased with the way that layered. And here we go. I'm putting it for 5 more minutes into this UV chamber. I got one of those tumbler turners, which is nice. It turns 3 to 4 RPMs per minute. So just a very nice slow turn to be UV bathed from all angles. So we made it through the curing stage, and now we are going through the sanding stage. This is going to be a nice ring. You're going to want one of them. So I wet sand it with, I think this is 400 grit. I try to avoid the metal tools on it. I try to just get it done with sanding. It makes for a smoother finish. This is going to have a slightly domed finish because of the center. I can't quite go down to the metal because the opal did come up higher than I anticipated. Okay, now I upgrade to 800 grit. And then 1500 grit. And when I feel like it is finished, I'm going to dry this. And then I will give it can you see that? Scratch-free polish. And then I will buff it on the buffing wheel. That looks nice already. See? Very shiny, but the buffing wheel will shine it up even more. So let's take it to the buffing wheel now. I see a small dent in there. Do you see that? Right there. I'm going to have to fill that in. That's a flaw. So let's do that. So here is the little bump I need to sand down. I'm just going to do it a little bit by hand here on this one spot first. Right there it is, right here. The rest, if I can't get it with this, with the sandpaper, the rest, the buffing wheel will take off. So I think I'm going to leave it like that. And we'll dry it again. Yeah, it's got quite a bit of smudge there. Right here, you probably can see it right there. Right there, it comes over the edge a little bit. But the, like I said, the buffing wheel will take care of that. that should take care of that. I don't think you'll still see it. You'd have to look very, very closely to see that. All right, final polishing. Here, I'm now getting this ready for polishing and taking a photo shoot on there. The final coat is going to be a coat of Renaissance wax. And I'm going to dip in here a little bit and apply it to the ring. Just let that be for a few moments. Let it harden. Let's polish it. Polish that off. Get the softer cloth here. Ready for video production. All right, I'm going to be moving that and making it a separate video. That looks yellow and blue. It's really meant to be orange though. All right, see you on the next video.